So in the meanwhile, the interviewer asked the question of, is it healthy to encourage the culture of single parenting? And my reply to it was certainly not, from the child's perspective. Here's a concise summary of my response. Encouraging a culture of single parenting is not healthy from a child's perspective because lack of dual parental support. Children benefit from having both parents involved in their lives, providing emotional, financial, and practical support. So, if a single person is going to handle the child, the parent often face increased stress and responsibility, which can also impact their ability to provide optimal care and support for their children. So, this also have a negative impact on the child development. Research suggests that children from single parent households may experience negative impacts on their emotional, social, and academic development. Importance of dual role models. Why do we need a dual role model? Is that children benefits from having dual role models with both parents providing guidance, values, and life skills. So the conclusion is, while single parenting can be a reality for many families, it's essential to acknowledge the potential challenges and limitations it may pose for children. Encouraging a culture that supports and values dual parenting whenever possible is crucial in promoting healthy child development. And if the child observes the parents fight and the child supports a person whom the child believes to be right and which really impacts a child to behave like an adult, losing its innocence and being held responsible for their parents' actions, the child becomes their parent. Give reasons why it's the biggest mistake. Here are the reasons why it's the biggest mistake. Because the loss of innocence. Children who are forced to take sides in parental conflicts lose their innocence and are prematurely exposed to adult-like responsibilities. Emotional barrier. They have a heavy emotional burden leading to anxiety, stress, and potential long-term mental illness. So the role reversal. Rather than being a child, they'll be a parent. Reversal of the natural parental-child dynamic. The lack of childhood. Children who are burdened with adult-like responsibilities miss out on a carefree childhood, which is essential for healthy development and growth. Difficulty in forming healthy relationships. Children who are forced to take sides in parental conflicts may struggle to form healthy relationships in the future, as they may have difficulty navigating conflicts and setting boundaries. And the next thing is increased risk of anxiety and depression. Children who are exposed to chronic parental conflict and feel responsible for their parents' actions are at a high risk of developing anxiety and depression. Negative impact of self-esteem. Children who are forced to take sides in parental conflicts may experience a negative impact on their self-esteem, as they may feel guilty, ashamed, or responsible for their parents' actions. So forcing children to take sides in parental conflicts is a significant mistake that can have long-lasting negative consequences for the child's emotional, social, and psychological development. So choose, if you want to be a single parent, don't make your child your parent. Here's a 1-minute final message to the parents as asked by the interviewer. Dear parents, as we conclude today's discussion, I want to leave you with a crucial reminder. Parenting is a dual responsibility. It is not just about providing for your child's physical needs, but also about nurturing their emotional, social, and psychological well-being. In today's digital age, mobile phones have become an integral part of our lives. However, let's not forget that mobile phones are meant to support our lives, not steal them. Similarly, they should not steal your child's childhood. Remember, mobile phones are like guests. When used responsibly, they can be beneficial, but when overused, they can become pests, damaging relationships, mental health, and overall well-being. As parents, It's our responsibility to set boundaries, model healthy behavior, and ensure the mobile phones don't dictate our child's life. Let's work together to create a balanced, loving, and supportive environment for our children to thrive. Thank you for joining me today. Let's pledge to be mindful, responsible, and present parents, raising happy, healthy, and well rounded children.